welcome back. This is Wolfer's Wasteland, says the top screen. So it's implied... Hold on, Mary, I'll get to you in a second. It's implied that this is, like, a whole place that's, like, being inhabited and stuff like that. Well, hold on, actually. The more I look at this top map, the more I notice this is broken into quarters. Interesting. Hey, Wolfer. How'd she get there, then? Did Wolfer actually just... I guess Wolfer could have taken her here if she met with him at some point. Explain! I mean, he's been taking up the responsibilities lately for what it's worth. Damn typos. Stop that. It's a valid response. Forget all these other guys in our village, apparently. Okay. Well, apparently I don't know what I'm doing either. Interesting, we did to the top left part. Alright, cats. I love the reuse of melodies in this game's soundtrack. It's it. Just having that follow you everywhere is so nice. I know I'm not saying a lot, but I am thoroughly intrigued. Bye guys. Joy basically just said he doesn't care about you guys, so... I'm just on my own now. Surely I should trust this random apparition here. Oh god, I hear all of them at once. Oh, I have to draw a pedestal? Oh boy. 3 times? Why would Ghost Mirror know this? I mean, you're conveniently keeping me in the dark, too. Okay. If you'll excuse me a second. You want to check back in here. I don't know what you mean by everything's over. Unless you just mean giving up or whatever. Barks is just doing his thing. Can't see Zasha up there. Can't talk to Mike. Cannot talk to the captain. Odd. It's kind of weird how everyone's talking right now, to be perfectly honest. Okay. And no change from Unagi. Anyways, one thing I do want to do real quick, if you'll excuse me, is I do want to double check that I've actually 100%ed all the other levels in the previous area. Oh, thought you were in here. Anyways, so give me a second. The 100% here is misleading, so I won't even do this on. I won't even do this on screen. I'll just go through all the levels real quick, make sure I've actually found all the people in them and so on. Oh yeah, people probably say new things now, don't they? Not necessarily. Huh. Anyways, yeah. I'll just go through all the levels, make sure I won't like play through them, I'll just load each one up, make sure I've picked up the things in it. Give me a second. Whoops. I am actually missing something here. Alright, so apologies for the break in pace here, but there's stuff we're missing. I suspect we just need to call around something like this. Some overhang or something like that. Okay, there we go. Alright. I don't know if I keep this if I just leave the level now. Let's see. I do. Awesome. Okay, so I'll check the other ones too. Oh, hey, this guy's here now. Hey, click. Oh no! With possible signs of life, only potentially. Ah, dang. Give me a second. Okay, I confess this might be a bit of an odd one, but we'll see how this turns out. Oh boy. Oh. There you go. Something like that. Gonna gonna try to leave a little bit of extra space on here. Means I'm just slightly squish this circle, which will take a little bit of effort, I suspect. Kinda like that. Just do that a couple more times. This is one of those ones that's going to be a little bit experimental. I mean, it's still a round planet thing, but we'll see how it ends up looking. Shading is going to be a big part of this one, I think. Seeing how well I can pull that off. If I want to get really bold, there'd be some texture stuff to try on this one too, but I don't think any texture is gonna come through on here. I don't think I'm gonna spend the time on that. Jeez. It's not exactly even the way I'm doing this, is it? A little imperfect in that corner, but I think I'll leave it as it is. Okay, and then from here, it's gonna be kind of free-handed a little bit here. The shape I'm going for is a bit imprecise, so I don't have to worry too much about being exact, but I want to have some space for things kind of push off of here. Which I think is turning out pretty okay so far, actually. Perfectly straight line, exactly what I want. It's always funny to me when I accidentally draw a perfectly straight line when that was absolutely not what I wanted to do. Because it's the sort of thing it's hard to do on purpose, but easy to do by accident. I do think that if I can pull off the shading correctly on this one, I'll get this one a little bit more life than it would have otherwise. I'm not gonna get crazy detailed on this, you know. I'm definitely risking doing that by accident. Just adding these little These little bits I'm adding right now is a little time consuming. I'm not going to cover the whole thing in these. Just like a chunk of it. Just a couple more here. That's all of those that I'll add. Okay. And now there's not a whole lot more to do on here, actually. That's not right. Other than filling this in and then shading it. Oh. And the other color. Kind of an odd one. Okay, so the shading is gonna be the fun part. So for the time being, let's lock this. And the fun part is seeing just how well I can. So convinced that I can shade these things, if at all. Gotta keep in mind that we actually have a light source here. And I'm just gonna shade like one color at a time, one shade at a time. So this isn't the entirety of the shading or anything that you're seeing right now. Oh, did miss a little something here. There we go. What do I want for this one down here? So again, we'll see how well this shading actually turns out. So I start adding other colors. Or other shades, I mean to say. This is the sort of thing that would also be ideal to add a bunch of texture for, but I don't think that's quite within my means. I feel like I usually have more to say while trying to draw things, but today's just not one of those days. It's not really the day, it's just this particular thing. It's just a good deal to work with here. Alright, this part is where things start getting more interesting. So now we're mostly in the shadow here. And there are times where I come back to one of these things and I think to myself, I'm not sure what I was doing here. I'm not sure what I was trying to do. The first pass I made. Something roughly like that. Actually, might also add one more down here. Like that. Okay, now the other fun part, we just shade the rest of the green stuff. So I can highlight a little bit with this. Oh, hold on. I'm not liking... what I'm seeing here. Oh, because I forgot to add a color here. Actually, brought a few things. Oh boy. Okay. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I am missing other things I was planning on shading. Jeez. There. Okay, now then. Fuck you. Fuck you. So this works. Oh, this works as a highlight color. Let's also lock that one. Kind of like that. Just a little something to shine things up a little bit. This is one of those cases too where if I had more general ability to kind of make things textured on here, I would heavily do that, but oh, I completely forgot I had these guys up here. That should work. Anyways, are you a little too dark? That works. You know, a lot of use out of the color lock here. It's very nice. When that color lock is useful, it is very useful. I do love that they let you lock multiple colors in this game. It's a wonderful improvement over the predecessor. Because when you only have one color, it's basically like, okay, you decide something is an outline color or something like that, and you decide that's the one color you want to lock, but otherwise, there's not much to work with. And just hit this just very lightly, just to have something here. Just have some vague notion of kind of fading. From the darker outside to the lighter inside here. It's something. Yeah, it's one of those things where I could do a little bit more. Also, I think I should actually expand the reach on the darker side here. Do see that bit of gray there. There we go. You can keep up the dithering back here. Yeah, not what I expect to be drawing right now, but hey, I haven't drawn much of merit, of actual like worth or import lately, so I feel like the last few episodes have been fairly light on drawing anything, so it's okay, I think, to spend a bit more time drawing something random like this now. Okay. Yeah, it's an odd thing, but I'm not even gonna say what this one is, but hey, it is a planet. Just a very tiny one. And double length episode. Been a while since we had that. Alright, cool. There it is, off in the background. Oh, interesting. So the Bakio is not a spud. There it is. There's the planet. You just get to draw one little planet back there. It's kind of funny. I'll enjoy my little tiny planet that I have here. Okay, yeah, I'll go back to the other levels though, like I was doing. What in the world is this kid talking about? Oh no. Okay, if it's a kid putting up a missing pet poster, then no. Next time maybe?